Good evening, fellow gamers. Welcome to another edition of Drathamus Gaming. I'm your host, Drathamus. Today we're going to be taking another look at the Dota 2 games, or not the Dota 2 games, but a Dota 2 game. I'm actually doing a replay this time instead of a live stream commentary, even though I haven't even looked at the replay at all, so this is going to be all true to whatever. And so, starting out for the Radiant, we got Pudge, and we got Beastmaster for the Dire starting out. This is looking to be a pretty interesting matchup so far. Beastmaster with this
Admiral
roar,
Kunkka here.
and Kunkka with, everybody remembers, X marks the spot. Huge pain in the ass for pretty much anybody that's running away. Pudge is everybody's old friend, favorite friend, big meaty dude with no pupils and some horrible, horrible hygiene problems. But whatever floats your boat. Ha! Because we got Kunkka on the other team. Whatever. Spearbreaker and Broodmother. This is a pretty interesting matchup with a Huskar coming to and a Mirana. So, nothing too crazy for the Radiant. Don't really have any mages at all in this game. We just got some straight up melee and some, well, let's just say physical damage. Can't really say melee with Mirana and Huskar. And there we go. We got Lich on the Radiant. Now we're getting some spell casting going on. Wouldn't mind seeing a Storm Spirit or a Puck. That'd be pretty interesting. Or a Lena for that matter, or Crystal Maiden. Let me just name all of the spellcasters Dota 2. And another crazy matchup. We got Nature's Prophet for the Dire. He would not be totally crazy to see him go straight jungle with those treants already learned. Huskar might be taking mid. We could see Pudge going mid. That wouldn't be way out of the norm. He may be tanky and may be melee, but he has a lot of health. And if you can get a Pudge, I'm not entirely sure where the location is on the Dire side, but I know if there's an enemy Pudge or a Pudge on the Dire, and there's a guy landing on Radiant, right up here is Pudge's favorite nest. This is the Pudge cliff right here. You can just grab a hook from some little hero that's just chilling there and whoop his ass without him even realizing what hit him. Huskar might be checking out, pick up a rune if at all possible, or just doing some scouting out here. Seeing if there's anything crazy coming through. Lich would be dropping an observer ward, I assume, up here on this cliff. Get some nice visual of the river. Weaver's chilling out, checking the rune too. This is a nice play by Radiant, trying to go ahead and get that map control. The observer ward does go down, but he doesn't stay around to see if a rune comes up or not. And let's see what we get.
The battle begins.
Regeneration rune, and Mirana has already rage quit. That is a great start. So here we go. We already got a pause. Creeps haven't even made it out to the middle of the lanes yet. Mirana just said, screw it, I'm done, guys. And this game is halfway underway. So I guess we can just go ahead and speed this up. And there we go. Got it back to normal speed. Cheatengine.com. You can download all your map hacks. I don't know what he's talking about. Probably just trolling. So Huskar and Pudge mid. This is a pretty interesting combination. Pudge should be getting heavily harassed by Huskar with his flaming spears. There we go. Putting that dot on Pudge. Force him back. Kunkka is landing up top solo against Spirit Breaker and Weaver with Nature's Prophet jungling over here. Shooting his little staffy majigger. And Beastmaster's chilling down here solo. That's why. Mirana's back. Okay. I was like, why is he solo if there's only one jungle? But that is a pain in the butt combination. Broodmother is just crappy with that invisibility on the web. Just sitting there doing whatever the heck she wants. Almost said he.
Roots and run.
Kunkka looks like he's harassing and getting super harassed over here. Surprised Spirit Breaker didn't just get obliterated by those minions. Or creeps. Whoever floats your boat. Nature's Prophet screwing up some mud golems. And it looks like Pudge is not going to be able to free farm. This is going to be really good for Huskar. If he can get those denies and last hits. That was not a last hit there, Mr. Huskar. Broodmother still being a pain in the butt. Chilling on that web. They know she's there. Can't do a thing about it. Nature's Prophet still jungling. Kunkka back up to full health. He's pretty much countered that harass. Spearbreaker's getting up there as well, eating them tangos. Delicious tangos. There you go, Huskar. Getting some kills in mid. Nothing too crazy going on. Mirana's just now catching up since she did have that early disconnect, and Beastmaster's getting low from Broodmother. And she is committing, or not particularly. Could get a gank out here from Nature's Prophet if he decides to just not do anything. Kunkka's still eating them tangos. Beastmaster sending out his little birdie scout. See if there's any ganks coming from mid, because that would suck and make his day pretty crappy. And Kunkka's harassing the crap out of Spirit Breaker, denying a lot of experience. He's already level 4 while his other lane mates are almost level 3, which that would make sense since it's a solo lane versus a duo. But Huskar is just dominating mid lane right now. He's not letting Pudge creep farm at all. He's only got 8 last hits, and Huskar's got a 12 and 5 denies. Kunkka's got 6 last hits, 0 denies, so Weaver's going to be on top of that gold. He's trying to be forcing him back, actually just trying to harass creeps, and taking a nice hit from Kunkka. That is a pain in the butt ability to get away from. Lich is keeping that armor up on Broodmother at all times. Allow her to do that harass without taking up way too much damage. Haven't seen any aggressiveness from Lich. He's just kind of sitting back, being utility. Kunkka got caught, almost got caught, a little out of position, taking a little bit of harass from Weaver, not too much. Speedbreaker eating them tangos. Nature's Prophet is almost level 4.
Invisibility.
Mirana hit invisibility. Wouldn't be too crazy to see a gank come in middle, but I don't think Pudge is low enough for that to be effective in any way. He's sitting right next to his tower, and that is going to be able to see any invisibility coming through. Looks like she's running all the way top. That might not be the best idea. Beastmaster, now that he's solo in lane, is going to be pushed back easily by Lich and Broodmother. Mirana is just camping there with invisibility, and she's not going to be able to take this gank unless Huskar can do a lot of harass. And that was a really sweet pull by Pudge. Spearbreaker using his charge, or bash on little minions. Mud Golem looks pretty ridiculous. I mean, if I had that jawline, I would just hate myself. But if I had magic immunity, that would be pretty sweet. I guess it would counteract it. Got a nice pull by Pudge. Oh, and the Cloud is dealing a lot of damage. That is 2 kills up for Radiant. And Broodmother down here just obliterating Beastmaster. That was a nice play by the Radiant. Mirana trying to come through and get that kill on Pudge, but is just not there in time. She missed with her arrow. And looks like Weaver got forced out of lane. Actually, just kidding, catching Nature's Prophet out of position. He's going to try and come through, dealing some damage to Nature's Prophet. He's not going to be able to get away. And there's the kill. Radiant is now 3-0 to Dire. This is pretty ridiculous already. Just getting chain kills off the back. Kunkka eating his potion, or drinking it rather, whatever your preference is for liquids.
Radiant structures
and Pudge getting an awesome hook there, not hitting a single thing. That's what you're supposed to do with Pudge. Just miss everything entirely. Broodmother's back is level 5. Beastmaster is almost level 4, so they're being out-leveled pretty badly down bottom. Sorry, but your little Quill Beast is not going to help you out. Or Boar, rather. Whatever. He's taking a lot of harass from Broodmother. That is pretty ridiculous. Wouldn't be surprised for Weaver and Pudge to come try and get this kill in middle, but Mirana's pretty low. Nature's Prophet still farming in the jungle. Kunkka's almost level 6. Spearbreaker's still 5. So Weaver leaving that lane is going to be able to allow
swifter than ever.
All that experience to be all given to Spearbreaker. Mirana might be coming through here to assist in the lane. Actually, she's just heading home. Just kidding. Beastmaster is still getting obliterated by Broodmother. Kunkka and Huskar just got a nice kill on Spearbreaker, caught him completely out of position. Kunkka is a pain in the butt to fight with, especially with Huskar and his life break. That is just dealing a lot of damage. So that is the first kill of the game for the Dire. Trying to get back in. Well, at this point, it's anybody's game. Pudge just running around to see what he can do, see if he can force anybody back and get some last hits. Getting that Monet. The Beastmaster chilling. He doesn't know what the hell to do. He doesn't have a lane partner, and Broodmother is just simply a pain in the butt. She's free farming underneath that tower. It's going to be hard to get last hits, but it is still a free experience. It's more than what Beastmaster can say. He's only level 5, and Broodmother just hit 6, because that ulti is going to be a pain in the butt with that extra lifesteal. Weaver's already level 6, and Mirana is only 4. She's almost level 5. Got that poor man's shield.
Nice try.
Try and be a little bit more tanky with a little bit of agility. Nature's Prophet looked like he was about to catch Pudge out of position, but Pudge coming up trying to get Mirana. See what he can do. Weaver might come in, and that was a nice hook, completely obliterating her health. And there's a kill for Pudge.
I'll fly you now.
Nature's Prophet and Huskar are just chilling there, just waiting for their teammates to die.
Dire's bottom
Spiritbreaker got a
tower is
charge
under
off of
attack.
Kunkka,
Dire's
and
structures
looks
are
like
fortified.
that's the end of the bout. Go back to laning, killing those creeps. Beastmaster's getting obliterated by all the 500 bajillion spiderlings down here from Broodmother, and this looks like it might be a tower kill. Let's see if Beastmaster can get a deny, and that is a no. He's going to go ahead and let Broodmother get that
Dire's
tower.
bottom tower has fallen.
Say screw that, I don't want to mess with it. He doesn't even have, he's not even 6 yet, so he doesn't have his ultimate. He can't do a thing about that lifesteal. Got a charge from Spearbreaker and a hook from Pudge. That was a nice shot, and this is a free kill for the Radiant. Kunkka goes down without even knowing what hit him. Nature's Prophet, not even 6 yet. He hasn't done crap this game. He hasn't done crap at all. Beastmaster's finally level 6. He's slightly being underleveled. Mirana isn't even 6 yet. What is she doing? Need to be staying in lane, getting all those creep kills. Only got 12 last hits this far in the game. Beastmaster's got 25, Huskar's got 33. And heck, even Nature's Prophet is 31. So this tower is not going to be able to go down unless they can get another creep wave, which it is not out for a few more seconds.
Our cleaver's edge will never dull.
Spearbreaker go ahead and intercept that creep wave. There's going to be a teleport up top. Looks like that is Kunkka. They're going to try and see what they can catch off guard here. There's a nice creep pull. Try and get those kills, but nobody's there to grab them. Unless Huskar is going to get them. They know there's somebody still in the jungle here. They just can't find them. Weaver and Spearbreaker were there, and they got out. Weaver might get caught. Actually, he's stealthing, so he should be fine. A Beastmaster without that shot would have been completely obliterated. That could have sucked. So everybody's getting in position here. Help everybody out. Spearbreaker and Weaver are still chasing down Beastmaster. This might not be the best decision for them. They are going to get obliterated here. And Weaver, that was not the best decision ever. Spearbreaker and Weaver got a little bit greedy there, trying to chase down Beastmaster through the jungle. They should not have done that at all. I don't care which way you look at it. 4v2 is not good odds in your favor, unless you're the 4. But at that point, they weren't. So Broodmother is pushing hard down bottom. This tower is almost dead, about 30% health left. Kunkka just chilling up top, getting that free experience. Weaver's coming through.
Radiant's
He is just getting in position, trying to get a gank. We got Pudge here, but Kunkka's already out of there.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Mirana's still not 6 yet.
Radiant's top tower
This
is
is
under
kind of
attack.
ridiculous. She's focusing way
Radiant
too much on trying to
structures are
gank
fortified.
or dodge through lanes. I don't entirely know. There she goes. She's level 6. Hasn't picked up her ultimate yet. That's pretty interesting. But she's focusing more on trying to get ganks when there's no ganks going on. Should be focusing more on laning phase, trying to get those last hits, get your gold count up. She could just be playing support Mirana instead of trying to go carry. There's a tree from Nature's Prophet. Spirit Breaker is getting obliterated. Beastmaster takes him down, and Pudge comes in. He dies too. That was that sucked. Pudge and Spirit Breaker versus 3 to their knowledge in a tower. Not the best. So that's evening up the game. 5-5 both teams. Radiant is still in the lead by 1 tower. So the Dire needs to push this tower, try and even it up. Looks like they won't have any
Dire's
opposition since
bottom
everybody's
tower is
being
under
caught
attack.
out of position. And this is not good for Weaver.
Dire's
He just got
bottom
locked
tower
in
has fallen.
and, yes, dropped his invisibility. He should be able to escape unless he runs into the entire team. Alrighty. Whew. That was... I don't know how... Okay. That Weaver's doing a whole bunch of juking. Pudge should be able to get this kill here. That was a good kill. Spearbreaker goes down without a second thought.
Welcome to the food chain.
The game is still 6-6 even. Broodmother will
Dire's
probably
middle
try and
tower
be
is
pushing
under
this
attack.
top tower, or this middle tower, while everybody else is messing around on top. Beastmaster taking harass from the tower. That was a fail hook by Pudge. And it looks like they're just trying to hold a contain here and keep all of Radiant within one location. I don't know why Broodmother
Dire's
isn't trying to
middle
push that
tower
tower.
is under
She is
attack.
completely fine to do so. All the other Dire members are just chilling up top doing absolutely nothing. They do have that scouting hawk there, so they can see everything that Pudge and Lich are doing.
The Beastmaster thanks you.
It looks like Murano just gave Beastmaster a mana potion, so we can use more abilities. There's a life break from Huskar. Gonna go and drop that healing on him. And there's the ultimate from Lich. They are all grouping up, and that is going to hurt. Pudge goes down. Lich gets surrounded by Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet hits his ultimate. It's not going to do a lot of damage. Here comes Kunkka's ult. That's going to slam right into Lich. Gets the kill. And Weaver can't do a single thing about this. Dire is now
middle
up
tower
1
is
kill.
under attack.
And Spirit Breaker, I don't know where Broodmother went. Spirit Breaker should be pushing that middle tower. Broodmother's just chilling in the forest. Hiding in the trees. Like a normal spider. So up here at the top, Weaver's still being Invisibrood. They are going to hunt him down, force him back,
Radiant's
and
top
allow
tower
this
is
tower
under
to go
attack.
down. Radiant's Glyph is still on cooldown, and they can't do anything about this.
Radiant's top tower has been
Beetles
denied.
are just chilling there. Pudge gets an ultimate on Kunkka, and wouldn't be surprised to see a hook. Grabs Beastmaster. He's really low in health. He's probably gonna get out of there. What's he gonna
Bit
do?
off
He dies.
more than I could chew.
It's a pretty good kill by Weaver. Pudge is getting caught out of position by Nature's Prophet. Probably getting auto-attacked to death. No, he's not. Urn of Shadows being used on himself, as well as getting that kill on Kunkka was not Kunkka. Beastmaster was actually a pretty good play, juking out Nature's Prophet. What just happened? What? I don't... That doesn't...
Radiant's
Okay.
bottom tower
Well,
is
apparently,
under
this
attack.
Pudge juked the crap out of Nature's Prophet, standing right in front of him without even seeing. This bottom tower is going to go down. Mirana and Huskar should be able to take it out
Radiant's
just
bottom
fine.
tower is under attack.
There it goes.
Radiant's bottom tower has
So
fallen.
this entire bottom lane is just getting obliterated, while every other place is just like, eh. We got 1 tower down for the Radiant up here. We got another tower
Dire's
down for the
middle
Radiant down
tower
here.
is under
But
attack.
both towers on bottom lane for Dire are both down, and
Dire's
so is the middle tower.
has fallen.
Mirana, that was a horrible port. Just got hit up by Spirit Breaker. He needs to get assistance, or he is going to go down. Beastmaster Stone is a pain in the butt to deal with. There's a life break from Huskar, but a charge is a nice move. Charge one of the creeps down here to get the hell out of there. That was a close call for Mirana and Spirit Breaker alike. Here comes an arrow, and let's see what it's going to hit. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Pretty interesting game so far. Got a lot of turrets destroyed. Some pretty interesting jousts between the two teams and team fights. And it's not really still anybody's game so far. Can't really do
Radiant's bottom tower
Can't really
is
do a
under
lot
attack.
at this point. Everybody's still trying to build up their big items. Nature's Prophet got coming down here. Get some trees. Try and push middle or bottom tower, since everybody is messing around in middle. Got invisibility rune on Pudge. They should be pushing out with this. Try and give a false sense of catching somebody off. Looks like
Radiant's bottom
Spearbreaker is going to be
tower is
charging
under
up here.
attack.
All the way from spawn. Never mind. Got teleport down here. Nature's Prophet is going to be going way over here, all up in the top lane. Mirana getting caught out of position. She's going to go down. There's a kill. Kunkka gets charged, and a knockback, and another knockback. There's the shout from Beastmaster. That's a bad ultimate by Lich, only getting one bounce. Actually, he's running toward his teammates, causing a lot of damage. They finally split up. Huskar goes down. Not much he can do, since Beastmaster runs towards Kunkka with Lich's ult and just completely obliterates both their health. And like, well, we can't do anything now. Good luck, guys. It's a pretty interesting fight. Mirana just getting rolled across the ground. Nature's Prophet should be able to push this tower, not deal a lot of damage if somebody can get up there and stop it. Here we got Pudge, or nope, he's
Dire's middle tower is under
not.
attack.
Nature's Prophet.
Radiant's
His
top tower
ultimate
is
is
under
still on
attack.
cooldown. And here he goes. Come on, Pudge. And here comes a charge from Spearbreaker as well. Don't know where he's coming from. All the way down bottom. There's the ultimate, and that should be a kill. There you go, Pudge. Feed that belly. Still nothing too crazy. Broodmother's spiderwebs is chilling there. That was a nice hit by Kunkka, getting all the creeps, none of the heroes. He knows his priorities. Creeps win games, heroes don't. Huskar is 11. He could be able to life break and catch Broodmother out of position. That is a 3 kill there. There's a shout from Beastmaster, and an X marks the spot on Weaver, and there's a knockup, and everybody just kind of says screw it. He gets that invisibility off just in time to get the hell out of there. Everybody else doesn't want to try and pursue.
The pattern rewoven.
And he picks up regeneration rune. That's pretty nice. Bring him all the way up back to 100% like that fight
Dire's
never
structures are
happened.
fortified.
So top is getting obliterated. There's a Nature's Prophet ultimate hitting Spearbreaker and Lich. Here comes the
Dire's
teleport.
top tower is under attack.
Mirana should have hit that arrow first and barely misses Lich. That was ridiculous. Oh, Nature's Prophet almost got there in time. That is some really, really close plays. Arrow barely missing Lich, and Nature's Prophet in turn barely missing Lich as well. So Lich went ahead and picked up a TP scroll from that outpost and teleported to mid. And Broodmother can just sit there in her spiderweb all day long and not have to worry about anything. Looks like Spearbreaker is charging through on Kunkka. Going to be coming up in middle. Weaver going invisible, so this
Radiant's top
gank
tower
nobody
is
knows
under
about,
attack.
other than everybody knowing that Weaver's already there. Radiant structure got struck. Radiant structures got fortified. Here comes the ultimate from Broodmother. Doesn't know who to attack. Goes straight for Kunkka. Pudge drops the ultimate on Nature's Prophet, and here comes a charge from Spearbreaker to go ahead and ninja that kill.
That was for all the spider crabs.
And there we go. Kunkka and Nature's Prophet dead really quickly. Mirana just said, screw it, I'm out of here. These are some pretty one-sided team fights, as everybody on the Dire side is not grouping up. We'll get 2 or 3 people to push one lane, and then all of the Radiant players come up and just obliterate them, and all the other Dire players are like, not my problem, I was farming in bottom when you guys died up top. So they should be able to push this tower. The glyph for the Dire is still down. This tower at half health is easily going to fall to 4 heroes in one lane. Spearbreaker getting some free farm up in middle. Mirana and Beastmaster don't know what the hell to do. Beastmaster's going to come up top. There's another teleport up there. That could be a free kill. Nature's Prophet, that was a really bad teleport ultimate from Pudge, and there's the kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That was...
Dire's top tower has
Yeah.
fallen.
Kunkka gets a knockup. Not much they're going to be able to do. They're just going to have to back out. It is for Radiant in one area. Huskar being ridiculously aggressive. There's the ultimate from Lich. Mirana can't do anything. Ultimate from Kunkka. And wow, Huskar's ridiculous passive just obliterating them. And Lich goes down. Woo! Huskar really low on health, does a lot of damage. They're going to get this kill on Mirana. Get some knockbacks, dealing a lot of damage to Mirana. Pudge can't do anything. There he goes. Oh, and he dies to the double Starfall. That was super lucky Mirana's part. The Starfall hit twice on him, and there's the X mark the spot. Bring him right back to Kunkka. Beastmaster's stun still has 40 seconds on cooldown. He is just going to say, screw you guys, I'm charging down here to bottom. I'm going to go ahead and kill this melee creep because I can. Cancels the charge in middle, so we can head on home. Still is anybody's game. This is a pretty ridiculous game so far. 16 to 14. Radiant are up 2. We got 2 teleports coming in to save this tower. See what Weaver can do.
Tower is under attack.
Broodmother said to just screw it. I'm not going to try and help out. I just want to teleport in for the creep kills. This is a pretty strong staying force. They are really low on mana, so they wouldn't be able to do much in a fight, though. Gage's Prophet getting some treants in the lane. Gonna try and push middle, I assume. This tower hasn't even taken a scratch. Well, it has. Not too many scratches, though.
Radiant's bottom tower
only being down
is
about
under
80
attack.
health. Or 180. Same difference. Math is hard. So here comes the big creep push in middle.
Radiant's middle
And
tower is
Nature's
under
Prophet
attack.
just says, good luck, little minions. I'm out of here. Pudge and Lich are going to be coming in. Go ahead and clear that up. Beastmaster's heading up top. Don't entirely know what he's doing. Nature's Prophet standing here trying to leech off that experience from Kunkka because he is a
Radiant's
boss.
bottom tower is
And
under
Huskar
attack.
is going straight for Roshan. It's pretty ridiculous. He doesn't have any lifesteal. Roshan's going to be stunning him. I'm not entirely sure if he's going to have the damage to pull this off. Broodmother and Pudge might be coming up here. Oh, this is looking bad for Nature's Prophet. If he can get a nice hook off or just not even worry about it. Huskar dies to Roshan. That's unfortunate. At this point, he's only got 2,000 health left. I would say, team, go ahead. Go in there. Kill the crap out of him. That Treant's going to be scouting out that double damage rune. So Nature's Prophet and all the Dire are going to know what's up. He's really low on mana, though, so he's not going to be able to do way too much about it. Mirana's getting chased by the Falcon Bird. The Thunder Cougar Falcon Bird. And Pudge getting that awesome hook to miss. That is what you want to do. You always want your hooks to miss. There's a stun on Kunkka. Broodmother's just going to be obliterating him with that double damage. Spirit Breaker comes in, knocks him back. Not a thing that he can do about it. Mirana's going to get caught out of position. That slow from Pudge dealing a lot of damage. And Spirit Breaker don't entirely know what he's going to do with that. Beastmaster going for Roshan.
Roshan
Okay,
has
yeah, you
fallen
killed
to the
Roshan,
ground.
but
Mortality.
the other team's getting a
Dire's
tower
top tower is
while
under
all your
attack.
friends are dying. It's not very good, man.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Dropping the glyph, stop that top tower from taking any damage.
Dire's
That's not going
top
to last
tower
long
is under
enough.
attack.
There's nobody there to stop it. There's a kill.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
So 5 kills up for Radiant, as well as like freaking 500 towers. Not literally 500 towers. Dire only has 1 tier 2 tower left, while Radiant still has 1 tier 1 tower left in all of their tier 2s. So this is
Dire's
looking
middle tower
pretty
is under
good
attack.
on the Radiant side. Get all that extra gold from killing the
Dire's
towers.
middle tower has fallen.
There's a lot less safer side for the Dire. Pudge and Broodmother abusing the other team's secret shop. That guy there doesn't give a crap about who you are, what team you're playing for, as long as you got the money. For his little birdcage stick to do nothing because it doesn't have a bird in it. Nature's Prophet, I'm not entirely sure if this is his best game yet. He's 0-5 right now. Mirana's 1-5. It doesn't, not too surprising with her amazing early game. Pudge, though, he's doing some nice hooks, some nice cloud kills, being that fat ass that he is. He's blocking everybody in his way, making him choke on his farts. And it looks like we could have a gank down bottom from Huskar since Spearbreaker is at half health, but he wouldn't be able to do that by himself. Here comes a charge. Looks like he's going straight for Beastmaster. Pudge has got a haste rune trying to catch up. He could land a hook and completely fails. There's the stun from Spearbreaker. Pudge goes for Huskar instead. Broodmother can be dealing a lot of damage with her ultimate. There's a life break. Gets the kill on Spearbreaker, and Huskar goes down too.
Once bitten.
Oh, that was a nice hook from Pudge, and Beastmaster goes down. Just kidding. He's got an Aegis. There's the tree from Nature's Prophet. There's the ultimate, not dealing crap for damage. Since he is only level 1
top
ultimate.
tower has fallen.
Radiant got creep pushed up at the top. Some free gold for the Dire for doing absolutely nothing. Mirana still just running around doing nothing. There's a hook from Pudge. That was a nice guess. Wasn't quite where he wanted it to be. Apparently Dire's playing 2v5 right now. Assuming Huskar and Beastmaster are the only people playing. I don't know. Probably. They're just being pain in the asses. Just crying. Just crying. That's it. Because he's got a branch. Just got a branch. He's got a big creep push from Nature's Prophet going after these Ancients. Not entirely sure if he's going to be able to do much. Kunkka's going to be coming out to help. But he is getting charged from Spirit Breaker. Broodmother is getting some creep kills in the jungle right now. There's not much else going on. Beastmaster getting some creep kills down there bottom. And Kunkka and Huskar chilling mid. Whole lot of nothing going on right about now. It looks like Dire is getting out leveled as well. They are down 5 kills as opposed to the Radiant's 20. Or 15 kills as opposed to the Radiant's 20. And Broodmother's just chilling. Nice summer day. Chill with your little spiderlings. There they go. Let's get back into the action. Oh, Nature's Prophet's teleporting up top, and Weaver already hitting that invisibility. He says, screw it, I'm out of here. So this is just getting to be a game of creeps. Both teams don't really hate each other that much to go kill them yet. They're just chilling back. Getting all the creep kills because they can. Broodmother getting a lot more armor, getting a lot more survivability in her stash. Pudge is chilling mid, trying to cleave his way through with his meat cleaver. Nature's Prophet chilling up top, doing not a damn thing because he's 0 and 5, but he does have 106 creep kills. I don't know why he is so far behind. Lich with only 15 last hits. He's got 1 kill, 2 deaths. This is pretty ridiculous. He is severely behind on gold. At least he's putting it toward observer rewards.
Invisibility.
And there's an invisibility on Pudge, but he did get an X marks the spot.
Haste.
And Kunkka missed his knockup. There's a hook not hitting anybody. That's going to reveal him so they know where he is. And everybody's just killing creeps when there's a free Pudge kill right there. That's ridiculous. Dire is just not on their game right now. We were doing a little bit of harass to Mr. Nature's Prophet's Treants. There's a life break. Took a lot of his health. Not dealing enough damage though. Pudge hitting his ult, canceling it prematurely. There's a stun from Beastmaster's ultimate from Lich. They are all grouped up. That's going to deal a lot of damage. Beastmaster goes down, gets surrounded by Spirit Breaker gets surrounded by Nature's Prophet. Huskar got hit by Mirana's invisibility, but he is now revealed. Weaver just walks right on by him. Just walks right by. Just says, "I don't care." That was pretty ridiculous. There's a surround from Nature's Prophet on Spirit Breaker. They're going to turn this around, try and get him. There's the life break. Everybody just runs away from Spirit Breaker, not helping him out at all. And there's the kill from Mirana. That's Starfall dealing a lot of damage. Pudge. There goes Weaver. This game's turning around pretty quickly. Huskar dealing a lot of damage. Radiant's now getting caught out of position big time. That was a fail hook on his part. There's Broodmother. Mirana's saying, screw this. Her leap is now ready to go, but gets ulted right when she used it.
I could
Pudge just caught her in the air, slammed her down, and says, "You're mine." That sounds a little creepy, but hey, Huskar's got a Black King bar now. That's going to help out when he life breaks and gets insta-stunned by freaking Pudge and everybody else. Should help with survivability with that extra strength. Broodmother has a Black King bar as well. Don't know how I missed that one. That's always fun, getting strength items on an agility hero. Kunkka's almost level 14. Pudge now has an invisibility rune. And should be using that to get some scouting around, see what's up with everybody. Using his magic cloud of killiness, hurt himself a bunch, but no big deal for a Pudge. Huskar is Dire's saving grace here. 9 kills, 5 deaths with 105 last hits. Beastmaster doing pretty well at 5, 3, and 59 last hits. Spearbreaker is going to be jungling a little bit, since we are back to the Broodmother almost dying. That was kind of crazy. Spearbreaker, I did a nice charge. Get the hell out of there. Huskar caught him out of position and deal a lot of damage to those flame spears. Spearbreaker has a lot of health regen to counter through that. It's not dealing way too much damage with only 1 stack on it though. That Armlet of Mordigian is going to be able to deal a lot of damage when your life breaks, comes in and screws everybody up.
Radiant's bottom tower
And
has
there is
been
a
denied.
deny. Let's go ahead and stop that 500 gold for the Dire. They desperately needed that. Didn't go in for the last hit, just sat back and said, nah. Towers are way too mainstream. Prefer to let
Radiant's
them get
middle
denied.
tower is under attack.
Mirana should be able to get this. Spearbreaker's coming with the charge. Going to deal some damage to those creeps. Never mind. Not enough creep pressure. Here comes Broodmother and Spearbreaker. He is just charging through the fray. She's jumping out, saying screw it. And Spearbreaker should be canceling his charge. There he goes. He knows that would be way overextending. Scouting Hawk flying around. Try and make sure that Huskar's there on his team.
Shadow of our former self.
You got Mirana heading up top. It's a nice Observer Ward placement from Radiant. Go ahead and bottle that regeneration so she doesn't get obliterated in a team fight. And Broodmother is just sitting here all alone. All alone. Their friends in the... Never mind. Just blows up a bunch of trees. Web. There's a nice charge from Spearbreaker. Broodmother not doing anything. There's a life break from Huskar. Armlet of Mordigian dealing a lot of damage. This is ridiculous. Kunkka's ult comes in. Huskar hit Black King bar, and he was just a beast. Kunkka is... Woo! That's a nice ultimate from Mirana. Nature's Prophet. There he goes. Okay. So that was a nice trade-off. 1 Huskar for 1 Spiritbreaker and a Lich. That is exactly what they need to do. Not particularly let Huskar die, but try and do those upward trade-offs. Nature's Prophet. Okay. Trees himself, then teleports home. So Weaver can't do anything about it. Pudge is already level 17. Mirana's only 13. Haven't seen her land any good arrows, more like point-blank arrows. Should be sniping those across the map, or at least trying to initiate with them, but it's not working too well. So Broodmother's 15, Weaver's 17. Pudge using them phase boots. Get back in mid a little bit. Kunkka's almost level 16. We got a 13 Mirana, almost level 14. She still only has one point in her ultimate. Surprise! She has everything else maxed. No points in stats though. That's pretty interesting. Look at this army. This humongous army by Broodmother. This is just devastating until Mirana hits Starfall and just kills all of them. There's the ultimate from Nature's Prophet, just to clear out that creep wave, I assume. That's not too great. We were trying to do a little harass, and he knows he can bounce in and out. There are no dusts of appearance or
Dire's
gems.
structures are
Actually,
fortified.
Huskar has a dust of appearance. And there's Amazing hit from Mirana on that Spiderling. Huskar still has yet to use that Dust of Appearance. Gotta wait and make sure that he can get a kill with it instead of using it and wasting it. Broodmother's just sitting there. Invisibrew. She knows that this Roshan kill is gonna come through. I wouldn't be surprised to see if she can try and snipe it the last second, or at least just wait until her team comes. Dealing a lot of damage. Spirit Breaker's going to be charging in on Kunkka. There's the pull, and Huskar goes down. That is going to suck. Aegis of the Immortal gets picked up by Kunkka. Broodmother's. Kunkka's getting obliterated. That was just in time to go ahead and use that Aegis. Then Beastmaster falls. Kunkka's going to die again. Actually, he just uses Quelling. His Shadow Blade. Don't know why I said Quelling Blade. And there goes Nature's Prophet.
A spare rib.
That sucked. Dire, at least Dire got the Aegis and didn't let, say, Pudge get it. Or something ridiculous. I really think Huskar should have tried to stay up in this upper location. So Pudge wouldn't get that hook off. Without Huskar, I think Dire is severely lacking in a team fight. There's a charge from Spirit Breaker and a knockback and the kill. That was not a lucky shot, Mirana. That was a nice kill. You were caught out of position, overextending. There's not even a tower up here, and you just got obliterated. Kunkka does his knockup. That's not going to be able to stop this push in middle.
Dire's middle tower is under
Weaver says,
attack.
screw it, I don't want to take the turret hits. Broodmother gets the kill, so she gets the additional gold. And there's a life break from Huskar, hits that BKB, and he is not going to be able to... Oh! That was a crazy duel. Beastmaster gets a kill on Weaver. Pudge gets a nice hook. Well, not really nice, it's right in front of him. Well, gets a hook on Beastmaster, but that is not enough to go ahead and kill him. So there's a 1-for-2 exchange, excluding that Mirana derp at the top. Spirit Breaker says, I'm out of here, guys, but that was a nice tier 3 turret kill here. A little bit of harass on the barracks. If those creeps can push in, they can deal a lot more damage without a hero being there. Just, you know, stab, stab. Spend all your life training how to use a sword, and you're only going to live for about 45 seconds to a minute. I can just imagine you spending all your life to learn how to cast that one little healing bolt of damage, and then Mirana just comes in, shoots a star at you, and then you're dead. Poor creeps. Kunkka heading up to the secret shop. He's almost 17. Pudge just be walking around, not rocking.
Radiant's middle
Should be able to get
tower
this
has
kill on
been
Nature's
denied.
Prophet if he can get a nice hook. He's using those creeps as cover. I'm sure not intentionally. And he could get that pull. Never mind. He does the phase boot. There's the pull. Here comes the ultimate. And there is the... Totally just forgot what it's called. Rot. Not stealing damage to him. He's not going to be able to get away. There is a free kill. Pudge.
Good with an apple in your mouth.
Here comes Huskar. He might be able to take on Pudge solo. There's a life break on the range creep. Poor little range creep. Just try and close that gap between him and Pudge. Wasn't enough though. Pudge is getting out there. He's level 20. Lich is 15. Finally has more than 10 last hits. He's chilling at 25. Broodmother should be extremely farmed up. She's got 157 last hits. There's a shout from Beastmaster. That should be taken out pretty quickly with Broodmother and Weaver there. Here comes Huskar. And that is not going to be enough to do anything. There's the ultimate from Lich. And that's about it. Here comes Kunkka's ultimate. And that didn't do squat. Good job. Shadow Blade is going to allow Kunkka to get out of there unscathed. Unscathed meaning, yeah, he hasn't lost any health. So yes, unscathed. And this should be a huge push down middle. Try and take out those barracks, presumably melee first. Spirit Breaker doing those knockbacks on the creep effects. Finally hitting 17.
Much obliged.
Pudge giving his earn charge and getting a nice hook on Nature's Prophet. And there's a kill. Mirana not going to be able to do crap. She's only got 127 damage. Pudge has 246. And there goes the melee barracks. Spear breakers we will stay there. Mirana's not going to be able to deal enough damage. There's a nice knockup by Kunkka. And a pull from Pudge, but a leap away from Mirana. That's a nice play. Slow on Kunkka, but still using that Shadow Blade purely to run away. Mirana finally got a kill. And almost another. Taking a lot of damage from those turrets hit Weaver. There's a life break from Huskar. He's going to be dealing a lot of damage to Lich. Kunkka comes in. There's a nice stun from Mirana, and Pudge should be going down without getting a kill on Mirana first. Holy crap. That was ridiculous. Mirana finally got a nice stun with her arrow, but not to be shot down completely from a killing blow from a hook. That was the last dying wish from Pudge before they lost freaking everybody. Spearbreaker was finally able to get out since he was severely harassed by Huskar and Weaver alike. No. Spearbreaker wasn't harassed by Weaver, that's his teammate. So anyway, here's going to be the counter push in middle. That should be way more than enough to take this out. Since Huskar is pretty ridiculous with his deeps. Kunkka should be counter pushing down bottom, but there isn't a turret here, so he's just going to be getting some free farm. Glyph of Fortification was taken down bottom, but that is not enough to stop him. There's no heroes there, so that was just to delay the inevitable. Nature's Prophet is almost 16. He's got 200 last hits. Still not a single kill. He does have 10 assists, but 8 deaths as well. So I'm not sure if that entirely outweighs it. It is some crazy, crazy farming on both Nature's Prophet and Huskar. Huskar's got 123 kills with his 124 last hits with his 13 kills. Not 123 kills. Broodmother's still topping the charts with 160 last hits. The ultimate from Nature's Prophet just to piss you off, not to do anything interesting. Still not high enough to make that be worthwhile damage. And that was a fail surround on Nature's Prophet part. Hit BKB just for shits and giggles. We got Spirit Breaker charging down bottom just so we can get there quicker. It's like, what's up guys? I was here the whole time. Pudge is already level 21. He is leading the game in levels. Mirana's finally starting to catch up at 17. Broodmother's going to get caught out of position. There's the surround from Broodmother. That was a fail arrow hitting the Ancient. Good job. She's invisible on her freaking web, which is annoying as heck. There's not a Huskar here to use a Dust of Appearance. They just walk right on by Broodmother. Here comes the Spearbreaker charge. Come kill not Mirana, but Nature's Prophet. There's the ultimate of Mirana. Spearbreaker can take a lot of damage from Huskar. He might be able to kill Nature's Prophet. Kunkka uses ultimate to do absolutely nothing. Spearbreaker dies. Thankfully for Huskar being there, or Nature's Prophet would have died too. Haven't really seen Beastmaster been microing his pets very well, as he's just been chilling. He has been sending out his bird pet Majigger, but hasn't really been using his greater boar in combat much. Nature's Prophet's still severely low on health. That'd be a scary ultimate from Lich if he does still stand next to his allies, or his creep rather. There's a worthless shout from Beastmaster. He's going to be able to do crap unless Kunkka can come in. There's an X mark in the spot. Big ult and a cancel from Kunkka. Here comes the ultimate. That is... Whew, that does get Nature's Prophet. Almost got Kunkka. Pudge is still alive somehow. Never mind, he dies. Burning spear stacks, dealing a ton of damage. Ultimate from Broodmother. Seems a little late. Kunkka doing a little bit of damage. Not much though. Finally using that Shadow Blade as initiation. Here comes the ultimate and a knockup. That's going to hit Lich and kill him outright.
Man overboard!
Man overboard indeed, Kunkka. Man over the board of your boat and dead. Mirana leaping away and does get away. Weaver on the other hand, still at half health. Almost got Kunkka there. And almost as in he's still at about half health as well. got a creep push chilling up top. That siege creep's gonna be able to help deal a lot of damage. He deals 40 while everybody else deals 27 to 35. Here comes Mirana, ruin everybody's day. And here comes Weaver, ruin her day.
Perfect.
There's point blank arrow hit once again. And perfect invisibility, cancel out that Starfall. He's got X mark the spot, gonna hit that again and go boop, right back where he wanted. Took a little too long
Dire's
for that
middle
to
tower
knock
is
up. He
under
hit X
attack.
marks the spot, return a little too early. Broodmother's gonna come out, and Lifesteal is just stupid overpowered. He's gonna get that slow, but he does hit Shadow Blade to get out of there just in time. Almost dies there. Spirit Breaker derps and just comes in and dies. Mirana gets the kill. Nature's Prophet surrounds Broodmother, but that is not gonna be enough time.
Great honors await you in the Nothel realm.
She tried getting that web off to go back invisible, but it was not in time. There's a Spirit Break from Huskar, finally using that Dust of Appearance. Gets Weaver out of there, so this game is getting matched up solely from Huskar. This is a pretty ridiculous game. Mirana, she's finally getting some kills, but she's still down 5. Kunkka doing pretty well with his X marks the spot. Not doing the best of jobs though. He's been missing a lot of X mark the spot, knock up combinations. And Pudge finally has a heart. It's an additional crap load of health. He's got 4,719 with his 22 stacks of flesh heap. So it looks like Huskar's finally going for Roshan again, but Roshan is stunning the crap out of him. There's a stun from Mirana. And a lot of damage coming in through Huskar. Beastmaster's going to be coming and helping out. Dropping his magic wand. Go ahead and pick up that. Go ahead and pick up that immortality.
Roshan
Aegis.
has fallen to the dire.
Immortality.
And who's getting the cheese? Beastmaster gets the cheese. Drops off that quelling blade. He says, yeah, that health in mana is totally worth it. That'd pretty much give him an extra life. If he starts getting focused and he's not CC'd, boop, eat the cheese, you're done. Or instantly back to full health, whatever. Kunkka's scouting around, trying to see what's up. Mirana gets caught out of position. That's going to be a free kill. Actually, that was a nice stun by Beastmaster, getting the free kill on Broodmother. That was ridiculous. Everybody came in and just annihilated the poor spider. Poor Charlotte. She's dead. Long gone and dead. Nature's Prophet doing what he does best, destroying his own forest. Well, I guess at this point it'd be the enemy forest, but still, forest in general.
Radiant's middle tower is
Here
under
comes middle
attack.
tower. There's a glyph fortification drop,
Radiant
but
structures
nobody here
are
to
fortified.
assist. Pudge might be able to get a hook, but there's this 500,000 creeps, and there's the kill.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Here comes the ultimate from Lich. Everybody's grouping up because they don't know how to fight that. Spirit Breaker comes in. BKB used on Huskar. Here comes the ultimate from Kunkka. Hits Lich. Pudge is almost going to go down. There's the leap from Mirana. Deals enough damage, and there's not enough damage to take down Lich. Weaver's almost dead. Mirana goes down.
Radiant's
Weaver
middle
teleports
barracks
out.
are under attack.
Huskar is really low on health.
Radiant's
And Weaver
middle
is not
barracks
going to be able to
has
stop
fallen.
this. Him and Lich are the only one. There's a life break,
Radiant's
but
middle
and a
barracks
dust
has
of
fallen.
appearance. But
Radiant's
he's just
bottom
way
tower
too
is
fast.
under
Gets out of there
attack.
really quickly. That's going to even up mid lane, since both barracks for both teams in mid lane are down.
Radiant's
Weaver can't do
bottom
anything.
tower
There's a
is
life
under
break.
attack.
Huskar's going to deal a lot of damage. He is probably going to go down. He's taking a lot of harassment from the turrets, and that was not the best idea, but he does have that Aegis of Immortality, so it doesn't matter either way. It still seemed like a little bit of a waste. So that was a nice evening up. The middle tower, the final tier tower for the Radiant is at half health already. That was a pretty awesome push by
Illusion.
Huskar. So Radiant are still up 6 kills, but that was a crazy push Spear Breaker's going to be charging up here, seeing what he can do. Weaver's already Invisibrew. Going to do a little bit of harass, actually a whole bunch of harass, dealing some damage. Going to go back invisible. He is going to go in, not invisible, but surround himself, and that was not the best idea ever. Spear Breaker came in, knocked him back, pretty much canceled his teleport out. Beastmaster running around, got 2 illusions from Kunkka. Going to send them out and do a little bit of scouting. And the creeps are still pushing. Got all these mega creeps in middle. They're dealing a lot of damage to Radiance. Now it's going to be a push back. Lich can't do anything. There's a big push from Radiant side. 2 siege creeps. They are nothing now to the mega melee and range creeps. Huskar is getting a whole bunch of feed. He's already got a Reaver. And that armlet of Mordigian dealing a lot of damage too when he does that life break. They should be able to catch Weaver out of position. And that is not enough. There's no Dust of Appearance on Huskar. So he can't do a thing about Weaver leaving. I'm surprised that either Kunkka or Beastmaster has not gotten a Gem of True Sight. Just kidding, Kunkka does have a Gem of True Sight. Right as I say it, I pointed out to myself. Pudge is almost 25 at this point. All he's doing is just maxing his stats, getting even more health. He's nearing 5,000. And that Nature's Prophet ultimate does absolutely nothing to him. He's already back up to full health without even having to use an urn. Weaver still has all of his escape mechanisms ready to go. Huskar is going to be trying to go mid or just go to the secret shop, see what's up. Try and buy some stuff. Kunkka killing off those spiderlings, as annoying as they are. Spearbreaker is heading straight for Kunkka, but nobody else is there. What is he doing? Trying to get a free kill? He's not going to be able to do way too much. He's doing a knockback. And here comes Huskar, finally. Doing a life break and some damage. Weaver says, screw this, I'm out of here.
Shadows.
And there's an ultimate from Mirana, an ultimate from Lich. That gets cancelled out. There's Black King Bar, still dealing damage to him. Dealing a lot of damage to Broodmother. Here comes the ultimate from Kunkka and an arrow from Mirana. Broodmother. Where is Kunkka's Gem of True Sight? Pudge goes down. Broodmother's still up though. And Pudge being a little bitch about it, saying he's AFKing. That's not how you play well. And there goes Mirana. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Could have landed an arrow, but broke off the chase a little too early. Dire is still down 8 kills, but they're pushing and team fights are just superior now. They're finally working together. Broodmother's back full health. She won't be able to do anything with us, even with her ultimate. There goes the barracks. Weaver's coming through, and Beastmaster's just getting obliterated. Ate that cheese up, and now Broodmother's going to be taken out. Just kidding, she's still invisible. They can't do anything about it. She keeps revealing herself, and Huskar takes her down with only 10 health left. That was ridiculous. Going to use that armlet for that additional strength to get that additional health. He's taking a lot of damage from turret. There's a glyph of fortification for don't know why. They're not going to be able to do anything. Weaver's getting a little bit greedy. A little bit greedy, not a bit of greedy. There's a life break, and Weaver's going to go down. Or was going to go down. He's teleporting out. That was pretty bad. So now 2 lanes of barracks are down, and both final tier turrets are severely hurting. Big creep push by Mirana, and Nature's Prophet coming to join in too. Weaver's not going to be able to do anything. There's some extra Trents to help out. Another teleport coming in. Here's Pudge trying to help out. The life break dealing a crap ton of damage. Huskar is just ridiculous now. That tower goes down without even thinking about it. Ultimate from Lich, bouncing through all the teammates. They decide to run through it. Hits a bunch of creeps. It's not going to do a lot of damage. Weaver gets stuck, and Kunkka's aiming his ult pretty freaking awesomely. There's a surround by Nature's Prophet, and Weaver should be going down. Here's the knockback and knock up from Kunkka.
is under attack.
Knockback from Spirit Breaker, knockback from Kunkka.
Radiant's middle tower
And
has
all
fallen.
of Radiant's barracks are down. They're even going through, killing off little pointless little urn thingies. And
Radiant's
the
middle
Ancient is
tower
now vulnerable.
has
There are
fallen.
no buildings left. So
Radiant's
this looks like it's going to
base
be the
is
end of
under
the game.
attack.
Weaver's down.
You must learn to sacrifice.
Radiant's ancient
And there
is
goes
under
Brood
attack.
Mother. This is good game, ladies and gentlemen. That was a pretty sweet game. That was severely back and forth. I honestly thought that Radiant was going to win there when they pushed through those both barracks and middle, doing really good team fights and really strong pushes together, but just there at the end they couldn't hold it together very well. Huskar with his life break was just obliterating all of Pudge's health. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Pudge, Broodmother, Spirit Breaker, Weaver, and Lich as Radiant versus the Dire's Kunkka, Beastmaster Huskar, Mirana, and Nature's Prophet. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this video if you liked it. Comment on what you liked about it. Subscribe if you're awesome, because I know you are. You guys have a great night, and I will see you guys next time.